folks, welcome back to the channel Techado again, and I'm super excited to present you the Jetson Bolt Pro. I've been waiting to get my hands onto this Jetson Bolt Pro, and finally I got it. So at first, let's jump in by beginning with a very unique feature of the Jetson Bolt Pro. That's this analog bell. I love this analog bell. But to be on a serious note, let's dive in and do this review seriously. So on the left hand corner, you're going to see that there is a switch, which is a power switch. When you turn that on, your 4-in battery indicator, which I love a lot, that finally it's divided into 4, which means 25% each indicator will light up. And the funny thing is that the back motor, which is 350 watt motor, has dual disc brakes also, which means that even though the motor is strong, those dual disc brakes will make you stop in a breeze. And I've tested this on numerous occasions. That does a really good job. The seat is the part which I do not feel, a lot of manufacturers do not even pay attention. I changed the seat out, and I'm using a very old Schwinn bike seat. I love this seat, and I will put a link down below. It's very comfortable on longer rides. And the seat post size, I will find it out what is the seat post size, and I will post it down below in comments or in description. Why am I saying comments? Anyways, the battery is a 36 volt 6 amp battery, and I live in Los Angeles. I travel with this in Los Angeles. It has got plenty of charge. We'll come to the charge later on. At the beginning, you're going to see it's a single frame kind of a unit. There are only 2 parts of this unit that you can actually fold or you can adjust. It's going to be this part, which is the first part where you can just fold. And to be very honest, I love this section because there is no wiggle, there is no play. It holds pretty darn solid. Occasional cracks, small potholes, you're good. You're not going to feel anything, but you have to make sure that the PSI on those tires, which are 14-inch tires, are getting checked every week. Love these foot pegs. These foot pegs are regular. These are not small foot pegs. And the chain, this whole chain drive thing does a decent job. It doesn't do a great job or anything. If you want, you can move off this chain cover. There are 2 small screws, one in the front, one at the bottom, as you can see right here. Yep. And you can remove the chain cover if you want. I just kept it, because it doesn't hurt. Fenders, you will find front and back fenders included in the box. To remove them or to attach them, you just have to screw it in. They're like front bolts and like a back bolt, which if you want, you can remove it. I just kept it just for demonstration purposes, but I removed it in the, when it originally came in, because I was like, I don't need fenders. Anyways, but looks cool to be honest. Now moving up to the next section of which is going to be one of the critical sections, is our modes. So the Jetson Bolt Pro has a mode which is pedal assist mode. Now we'll come to throttle later. Let's talk about pedal assist. Now in pedal assist, with my Garmin GPS, I was clocking around about 9 to 10 miles an hour, which is good enough to ride around in the city. And I was good. It's that occasional crank sound that comes into play, and I think that the chain is not doing a good job. So if you do a lot of pedaling and you're using that pedal assist sensor, be careful with that chain. I'm still not confident with that chain. I would definitely, if ever any upgrade I would do later on these, I would definitely do on the crankset and the chain. By the way, this is the front and the back tire PSI, so make sure you are putting it to the max PSI, which is 45. Some people say put it at 40, but to be honest, make sure it's maxed out. Otherwise, you're going to feel the thirst, and you have to pedal a little bit harder. All the electronics are safely located, including the battery, right in the middle of the section, and that is the reason this bike has got such good center of gravity. Small section to lift up on your metros, but it's 2020, nobody's traveling through metros, even not me. So I was like, maybe in 2021 we can demonstrate that. Otherwise, overall, going through potholes, sidewalks, I mean, you should not go through sidewalks, but it is pretty decent, to be honest. And as a commuter, there is one more stuff that you need to know. Yes, it is the night time. In nighttime, this whole review changes because the Jetson is kind of invisible. So make sure that you have ample amount of light. The front light is not that bright, so I use another front light, as you can see. I've taken that backlight, put it on my helmet because there was an unfortunate incident that happened a few days back when I was doing the review at night. Almost got run over by a Range Rover who didn't even notice. Anyways, so make sure your visibility is there because otherwise you are pretty invisible at darker areas. Now, this is your power brick. You can check out, pause the video, see what is your output and input power. Overall, I would give 4 star out of 5 on this bike. This bike is amazing. 2 weeks into the 3 weeks actually into the bike, I have not faced any problem with range or anything. But top speed, you will not get 15 miles an hour. You're looking round about 13.5 if you are 5 feet 11. If you are maybe skinnier or something like that, maybe you can clock in like 14 and a half. So good night, take care, see you folks on another episode.